Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Cincinnati. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready up! From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
35-yard line.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the Eagle draft. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
To throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Go!
Drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Rig alert!
He'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They picked up 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
60 by 6! 60 by 6!
They'll turn and hand this one off.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a 1st down to go with.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. He does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets that complete to his tight end man. They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
I'll give on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing now from the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
3rd, they need 8.
Buffalo 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out right and gets Mays. That's Ibuka.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. 17 touchdowns now on the year. McLaughlin's good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give, moving to his left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Tiger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. And it's a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes to go here till halftime.
4-yard line.
We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Dexter Lawrence able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short the 1st down.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That is brought in by Ibuka. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. On the set. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Cowboys. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And it's caught. just beyond midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 79, 70, Timberwolves. Track at 60, go.
Back to the air one more time. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
Back to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? Tracking at 3. Ready?
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the go.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a run going left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Here we go. 70,
On play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, throws down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken taken in by the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
65 seconds, 65 seconds, go!
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Elijah Cansey. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. We'll take this in back at the 16. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Set! Cougar 19!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. Now a run on 1st down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. 70, 19, Charger, 19.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Check, man. Check the Eagles. Here we go. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and a yard.
Get it.
The handoff. It's Irvin. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. And it's 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Cowboy, Panther 11. Let's go.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bengals 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
37. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Let's go. 79.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They convert with a gain of 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one just past the pylon. Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Bengals. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Steady.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
And a first down.
Check. Unnockout.
They'll run with Irving. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. On one, ready? Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
11.
Burrow now. This one deep downfield for Chase. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball, and will match